Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is going to be your Saturn Goes Direct reading, okay? So this is about really exploring, now that Saturn is out of retrograde and it's direct, what opportunities do you have in terms of finances, career, and love, okay? And also, I really want to do a deep exploration surrounding karma clearing and what exactly you've been kind of learning about yourself, okay, throughout Saturn being in retrograde. So I feel like you guys have had it pretty tough for the retrograde, okay? This is my second time recording this video. So the first time I was recording this video, I was in my zone, and I need you guys to really tune in, okay? For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. I read tarot intuitively. I start with a channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. Those of you who are continuing subscribers, thank you so much. I really enjoy having you here. Please, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here once again. I do want to say, I want to know, I really want to hear from the majority of Cancers what is going on with your energy, because this was my second time here recording, and the first time, my phone's never done this before during a recording, never. I was channeling one of your grandparents that have passed on, and there was a glitch on my phone and it completely shut down. So, what's going on, babies? What is really going on? Well, let's take a look and see what's been happening for you during this retrograde, okay? So what I am sensing is I'm getting a vision that some of you guys are you're very much at odds with your identity and your family, okay? I feel a lot of you guys come from a place where family is very important, and it's almost like you have taken on a role as kind of victimizing yourself to try to keep your family together. Or I feel like there's been an excess of taking on roles that don't belong to you. You've been taking on energy from your family that doesn't belong to you. A lot of you guys have been kind of in a place of like, this is about your identity. Saturn going direct, Cancer, is about your identity, who you are outside of your family dynamics. Does that make sense? So I feel like, you know, during this time that Saturn has been in retrograde, you've been learning so much. It's like, I feel like there has been a lot of shadow work going on for you, but I do see and want to say that there is shadow energy in your heart and your throat chakra for the majority of the Cancer collective, which means a lot of you guys are repressing childhood memories and painful experiences, traumatic experiences, and you're not expressing them positively. Some of you guys aren't even expressing them at all. So I feel like this whole like Saturn in retrograde for you was really about feeling your pain, okay? Some of you guys had to mediate between your family. You guys were buffers between a divorce and your family. I feel like you were kind of left to take on a lot of energy, Cancer, a lot of negative energy from your parents, because you were always in the middle and you felt like you had to do this. It was like there was no way out of the drama, okay? So I feel like Saturn really orbited around family dynamics and what they mean to you and how you can break free from generational patterns, generational curses and trauma, and really own your identity. Who are you away from your family? Okay? A lot of you guys have been in a place of fear. Okay, and I feel like Saturn was really trying to get you to explore your relationship with fear, power, and needing to hold on to something or someone that no longer serves you. It's like I'm getting a vision of my Cancerians. It's like a lot of you guys have been doing the work around the paternal energy, like the father figure, okay? It's like you're clinging to your masculines in your life for dear life. There is such a fear of not being worthy, of not being loved. So I feel like Saturn has been really surfacing these energies for you. And you may have been feeling a little extra negative during this time because I feel like there's been such a repression about your identity, when you're loved, how this is actually kind of expressed in your life, okay? I'm feeling that a lot of you guys have been feeling lonely, and Saturn retrograde was trying to get you to really pull yourself from a place of isolation to see that the majority of this isolation is you feeling that you're not connecting with people or that you're misunderstood, but this is all in your head. The fear of being an outcast, the fear of not being good enough, this is all here. It's an illusion, okay? So what was the karma clearing for Cancer during this time, please? Karma clearing for Cancer. Let's see. Yes. Not being able to move on from the past trauma, past pain. It's like you're reliving it. You're reliving it over and over. All the moments where you felt abandoned and you felt left behind. Some of you guys have been holding on to the father of your children. Mentally, it's like emotionally, you're not like letting yourself detach, and it's showing, right? Like I feel like you've been kind of frustrated. Some of you guys have been frustrated about this because you're trying to start a new chapter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, and it's like you're going through such a deep purge, and there's a lot of inner shadow work that needs to be done, okay? But with Saturn going in retrograde, what was your karma about? What was this work about? Yeah, your purpose, your life purpose, honey. That's what I said. My intuition. It's who you are, your identity, away from your family, away from people who need you, and really discovering your authenticity and the way you communicate with others, okay? And the way you've been giving and taking. So some of my Cancers out there have been taking and not giving. Others have been giving and not taking. So this is all about your self-worth. Where in your life, for some of you, there's a fear of not taking, there's a fear of not being given to. The karma really surrounds the way you've been communicating your fear and the way you've been kind of dealing with collaboration, the way you work with other people, the way you talk to other people. How are you being perceived? Your career life is a big deal here. What is the karma for my Cancers? Or your life purpose? It could be academic as well. How are you not standing up for yourself here? How are you not standing in your power? For my Cancers, karma. What karma are you working? Yes, exactly. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you, it's like the karma has been that it's like the universe is trying to get you to step into your power by honoring your boundaries. When you say no, it's not like you have to yell and scream. This is about bringing balance to what it means to be strong to you. Some of you guys have gone to the other side of the spectrum and closed your heart off, and literally you're becoming very, very hardened by life because you're trying to hide your feelings, you're trying to hide your truest emotions, you're trying to hide your vulnerability, but this is coming up as being very verbally cutting, okay? Saturn is, I mean, the karma here surrounds how you define your own strength, Cancer. How are you defining your strength, my loves? Some of you guys are just used to reacting from a place of being competitive or verbally, combative is what I'm seeing. But this is all your karma clearing, right? So a big part of this is your collaboration and how you work with others. This is about, are you always on the defense? Is everything always a fight? And if not, you have people around you, and if that's not the case, the test is how are you reacting to the people in your life who come at you crazy or who come at you with battles? Are you not standing up for yourself? Or are you cutting them to shreds? I mean, we need balance here, baby. We need balance, okay? I get it. You're trying to defend yourself. Like, you're trying to defend everything you've worked so hard for, okay? Your ancestors have been very present in your reading. The first reading, they were all over this, okay? They communicate through light and through energy and through technology stuff. So that's how I knew it was someone who passed on, okay? This is about finding balance and finding your courage again. Courage that you can be, that you can communicate honestly without being like, right? It's like you're cutthroat, Cancer. This energy here is about like, look, don't fuck with me, right? And I get it. I get it. I see why. But a lot of it comes from not moving on from trauma. This is not like just light. This is like PTSD. This is like psychological stuff that you need to heal. And also your money may have been a factor. You know, Saturn may have been restricting your money in order for you to learn how to cooperate a little bit better with others, how to work with others, how to be in alignment and be more balanced with the way you're treating people or the way they are treating you, okay? So what's going on with, now that Saturn is direct, what's going on with your love life? Yeah, there's so much clarity now surrounding your love life, surrounding your life in general. It's like now moving forward with the hawk, you're going to be more discerning about who you let in. There's an awakening about a new idea. For my Cancers who have not been in a relationship, you're going to awaken to the desire to want to be in something new. The truth is coming out in matters of love now that Saturn is direct. A lot of you guys have been dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person who has not been honest with you. They've been very verbally manipulative with you, okay? There's been a lot of secrets. There's definitely been a lot of secrets here. And I feel like you may have been the other woman for some of you guys, okay? For others, I feel like, yeah, for some of you guys, you may be the third party. For others, you just are dealing with someone who isn't honest with you, okay? But this is clearing. It's all clearing up because you're cutting through the BS, okay? Cancer in love. Now that Saturn is direct. I feel like there's going to be a more of a carefree spirit about your nature. Like you're letting go a little bit. You're not being so rigid is what I'm seeing. Like I feel like you want to approach love with a sense of youth. Like some of you guys are definitely going to really enjoy several moments of love and encounters. And I feel like you're taking on a fresh perspective in matters of the heart now, okay? I feel some of you guys are being very clear. Like you've come to terms with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you need to cut them off, okay? I feel like you've come to terms that you need to let it go. You need to cut off of what happened in the past, Cancer. And now you're like, yeah, you know, now that it's Saturn is direct, you're being shown the truth about this connection and the reality that maybe it wasn't all you hyped it up to be, but now you get to heal love now that, yeah. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now that Saturn is direct, what is going on with your love life? One more. Yeah, there's just a lot of clarity, okay? You've definitely had people in your life who have been very deceptive. And then in turn, you guys kind of, it's like you absorb the negativity instead of transmuting it, and it's turning into a lot of jadedness or heartedness, okay? Let me get a vision here. It matters the love. What's the clarity here? I feel like you're really seeing that you can be very loving, okay? I feel like you may even have a water sign, an extra water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who's kind of like revisiting tender moments with you. And there's a lot of joy here. There's a lot of giving presents. Like someone's giving you something and it's in a little cup. And I'm seeing flowers kind of sprout out. I feel like you're learning how to embrace another side of yourself, a softness, a sense of vulnerability when it comes to love. Like you're kind of letting your guard down a little bit, which is good. And I feel like you're learning how to be more in the moment, more present. I feel like Saturn is now clearing up a lot of the illusions. A lot of you guys were under some really tough illusions when it came to love. but also being clear about who's really down for you and who's not, okay? The karma is in reverse, the judgment. So I feel like now that Saturn is direct, you definitely need to transform something in love. And I feel like this has to do with not allowing people like the Seven of Swords, not allowing deceptive people in your life, and really changing the patterns of who you let in, how you love, how you accept love, and why do you not feel worthy of honest love. There's a tendency to like want to sabotage here when you do have something good. I'm hearing because you think it's going to be over in the end. Some of you guys really have a very different kind of perspective when it comes to love, because you've been hurt. You've been hurt so much, okay? Especially by an air sign and a Leo. Or it could be the other signs that I said as well, okay? But also, now that Saturn is direct in love, I do see the truth coming out about a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. There's going to be a truth coming out. You're going to be more clear about this person, and I feel like, and also an air sign. You're going to be more clear. You're going to make a decision based on what you find out, okay? So, Cancer, what's going on in career here for you now that Saturn is direct? There is going to be a feeling of wanting to hoard your feelings. Like, you may want to hoard your feelings here. What's going on in, yeah, I'm sorry, not your feelings. Why did I say that? Hoard your feelings. You're going to want to hoard your money a little bit, because I feel like some of you guys are afraid of losing your money. There's something about money right now that's scaring you. I feel like, wow, there's someone in competition with you at work. I'm feeling there's a competitive nature at work here. A Gemini. Strong Gemini energy. Someone in your environment, Gemini energy, they're trying to compete for your position. They want your position. They're trying to go behind your back, and they're trying to be shady. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but they're being shady, you guys. So Cancer, be careful, because this air sign is trying to like deceive you. So what's going on in career for you, Cancer? I feel that there is a lot of blooming, there's a lot of prosperity, there's a lot of growth coming in, but if you don't change your mindset, okay? If you don't change your mindset on your feelings about the world around you, you're going to block your blessings. There is too much fear. I'm picking up your energy, Cancer. So much fear around everything. Like, you're scared to lose something. You're scared to lose this and that. You may also have a Leo in your environment, Leo, Sag, Aries, who is competitive with you at work, Cancer. This may even be your partner that feels competitive about you, which sucks. Let's see, career, Cancer. I see definitely, you know, there is an end of a cycle here. Let me get a vision here. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to go into the creative arts. I'm seeing a lot of creation, like arts and crafts, like creating with your hands. You may go into construction or something that involves hands and molding and changing and making things. I feel like it's like a new awakening to a passion and a hobby, okay? With the Ten of Swords, that kind of clarifies an ending here. The Temperance card, you're really going to come into balance about your spiritual desires and your earthly desires. I feel like a lot of you guys want a change. There's something that you want to change here. And I do feel there is going to be an opportunity of promotion or another level up. What's going on with this High Priestess at work, please? Some of you guys have an unexpected change at work, okay, that is going to require, that is either someone trying to like lay you off, or you're shifting gears here. Yeah, okay. So now that Saturn is direct, if you have been holding on to a job that you don't like or that you don't want, the High Priestess is in reverse. So this is saying that, you know, the energy is really about there's something going to be revealed here in terms of your career, okay? Something, the cat's at the bag. I feel like this has to do with your boss, you guys. Your boss has not been trying to kind of elevate you. I do see an opportunity to move up, but I feel like your boss, I don't know why I'm channeling this. Your boss doesn't want to elevate you. There's something why there's like, your boss doesn't want you, they don't want you to move up. There are a lot of secrets, and I feel like a big part of this is because they feel like you're trying to, like you're a show off is what I heard. That's what I feel. Your boss has some kind of agenda here. Like they don't like the fact that you're confident in the work that you do, but you know you're good at the work that you do. So it's like, what the hell is wrong with you, right? The Death card in reverse. I mean, so with career, there's something coming to an end here. And I definitely feel like it's going to be a little bit unexpected. Secrets are revealed now that Saturn is direct, and it's like you're going to want to hold on to it, but I think that something is ending here in terms of work, okay? And you may need to kind of revisit skill building. So if you've been waiting for a promotion, half of you are going to get it, and the other half, you have a hating ass boss. Especially if your boss is a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Sun, moon, or rising, it's like they've been putting on a show. They pretend like they like you, but they don't. So be careful for that, okay? So what is the overall learning lesson for Cancer here? What is the overall energy now that Saturn is direct? Oh my God, you guys, beautiful. Yes. New love and an invitation for new projects that involve healing as a healer. Something creative. In my vision, I did have a vision of you guys creating, like working with your hands, like arts and crafts, like creating something, your own shop, something creative. You guys have an opportunity. All of this in order to renew yourself emotionally as well. This is about renewing yourself emotionally, to believe in your inner child, to really bring back the joy of your inner child, of your innocence, and to also know that you are a healer and you're someone who can, some of you guys can definitely open up spiritual businesses, but also be mindful of working through your shadow first before you dive into this, because I'm seeing herbs, like an herb shop, you guys. Herbs or some kind of shop here involving something you make as well, okay? All right, my loves. Thank you so much, and don't forget to drop a comment, like, and all the above. Bye.